everybody, and a very, very warm welcome to Monza then for the first race of the final weekend of the 2012 FIA Formula 2 Championship season. Seems a long time ago since we were in Silverstone back in April, and a very exciting season's racing is about to come to a climax here at Monza, where we will have a new champion crowned. Let's look for that green flag. Here it comes. So everybody's eyes focusing on the gantry. The revs begin to rise. The race about to get underway. The red lights flash out. It's a good start from Tuscia. It's also a very good getaway from Beschetta. If anything, it's Luciano who's got the better of the starts. Palmer is away wretchedly, and Beschetta's going to try and squeeze through and take the lead here as they accelerate down towards the first chicane for the first of 21 times. They hit the braking zone, and it's Beschetta who takes the lead. Tuscia straight lines the chicane, goes across the grass. He's got to watch where he rejoins here so as not to gain an advantage. He lets Beschetta through. He then gets the power down. Marocca also goes around him into second, and Marocca takes the lead. That's a brilliant exit from the first chicane. So it's Kevin Marocca then who leads it. Luciano Beschetta in second. Matteo Tuscia is third, and then it's either Zamparelli or Zanella in fourth. Mihai Marinescu climbs fifth. It's Zanella in fourth. So they all fan out into the second chicane. Anybody close enough to challenge? Christopher Zanella certainly thinks he is. Looks to the inside, no way through there, but they're all cleanly through the early stages. As they come on towards Ascari then for the first time, it's Kevin Marocca who leads. Luciano Beschetta is second, Matteo Tuscia third, Mihai Marinescu fourth, and Christopher Zanella in fifth. Also very good start from Harold Schecklenburg as they all just about squeeze through Ascari, and Zanella sideways. Absolutely wonderful stuff to watch now. Can he carry that pace along towards the Parabolica? He goes past Marinescu, immediately hugs the inside line as they sprint towards this legendary corner here at Monza. And Beschetta, you know, is setting up the rocket here. But Zanella, he's going to go for two. He looks to the inside of Tuscia into the Parabolica, but Tuscia takes the wet line around the outside. That's where the grip is, and that should give him more momentum onto the start and finish straight as they power through. It's been a very dramatic first lap. Tuscia is about to be demoted here by Zanella. They go elbow to elbow. Across the rumble strip goes Zanella, and he might feel that he had no option there, so he rejoins in third briefly. Very wise that from Christopher Zanella. He backed off. He let Tuscia back through. So I don't want to argue this. I've just got the pace. I'm going to get past it.
There's the replay of the first corner incident.
Well, in all fairness to Christopher Zanella, if he turned across, it would have been contact. He did absolutely the right thing, and now he looks to challenge the inside of Parabolica. It's a repeat of last time around, and that means that Matteo Tuscia is going to have the advantage. Now, are we going to see the overboost deployed here by Christopher Zanella? He's perfectly positioned to do so, because it will bring him up to Tuscia's tail, and then possibly he can challenge on the brakes. But they've got to be selective about when they use it, Ro. We've still got 19 laps remaining, and Beschetta closes in on Marocca as well. Well, Tuscia certainly thinks Zanella's coming. He's got the inside line, so they hit the brakes into the chicane, and Zanella runs right underneath the gearbox of Matteo Tuscia.
I tell you who else is impressing me right now, Ben. We've got Harold Schlegelmilch, who is, of course, a debutant in Formula 2, and for a first race to be in sixth position like this is good. The guy's in front of fighting. He has every opportunity to move forwards, and because of these changing conditions, this is going to dry up. If anyone's looking after their tyres better than someone else, we could see even more changes. It's going to get really exciting.
As Beschetta closes up on Marocca, he's not near enough to challenge, unlike Zanella, who jinks out of the slipstream. Matteo Tuscia looking for the outside lines. Parabolica, they go wheel to wheel into the right-hand hairpin. And Zanella tried for the switchback. He's actually carried the momentum through, so they come out of the corner neck and neck as well, and are going to sprint through over the start and finish line. This may just be in Zanella's favour. It's going to all come down to who can get it on the brakes into turn one. It is Zanella who's got his nose ahead now of Matteo Tuscia. Marocca breaks into the first chicane, and yes, Zanella has made that move stick, and Marinescu has a huge moment on the brakes in the number 9 car, but he's actually closed up on Matteo Tuscia as well, so we now got 3 cars fighting for third. Zanella missed his braking point into the second chicane, and that gives Matteo Tuscia to immediately leap back into third. So after all of that hard work by Christopher Zanella, it's all undone by the tiniest of errors. It's an absolutely thrilling fight, this one. So Matteo Tuscia, now he's broken away from Christopher Zanella, has taken half a second out of Luciano Beschetta on that last lap. That gap is coming down, and so Bachetta may just be looking his bit more next time around, getting the hurry up and thinking about whether or not he needs to make a move on Kevin Marocca. He thinks about it. Marocca defends into Ascari, and Bachetta looks around the outside. Will he do it? That's an absolutely astonishing move from the China Bachetta. He makes contact with Marocca. They go across the gravel trap, and Bachetta is looking to rejoin, which he does in second place. They're exactly as they were. That was one of the bravest moves I've ever seen here at Monza from Luciano Bachetta, and it means that the front four have all bunched up with each other, and Bachetta is still coming at Marocca as they power to the Parabolica. He looks one side, then the other. Marocca, though, plants the car firmly in the middle of the road, and Luciano Bachetta lives to fight another day. Let's have another look at it. Fairly heavy contact, but unfortunately side pod to side pod, so no damage.
Yeah, although Kevin was the one that slammed into the side of Luciano, he was going to get a bit of understeer. He'd been forced onto a tight line. I don't think really that was malicious. Maybe a little bit crazy for Luciano to do that.
As they come into the first chicane then, and Bachetta is all over the tail of Kevin Marocca. This race is on, and you can see why Matteo Tuscia and Christopher Zanella are right on their tail. It's four of them fighting for the lead here at Monza. So we follow then Kevin Marocca out of the first chicane, accelerating off in pursuit of the race leader Matteo Tuscia. Now this is very interesting, James. We've lost them for about 2 laps, so we come back in. Tuscia is going offline, he's trying to cool those wet tyres. We haven't quite got a dry line emerging, but we're not too far away from that.
No, it's at the stage where it could start to just simply explode across the track, and when it does go, it happens quite quickly. There are still some bits of spray, and they're searching for it, so clearly they can feel their tyres are going off, which is the important thing. So we're going to see some inventive manoeuvres, and if you can find a groove, well, Christopher Zanella's looking for the grass there to cool his tyres down, but if you can find something quick, you might well be able to make some big inroads on the guys in front, so opportunity here for Zanella.
We just had confirmation there, the race is going to run according to time. See a little bit of a slow-mo further back of some of the drivers scrabbling for grip through his chicane. There's Daniel McKenzie, or at least his nose cone, and front right wheel.
Just see that wobbling there, Ben. That's just sliding away from him a little bit, but of course you'd expect a wheel to slide in the race.
Some great battling going on through the field. Alex Fontana, Marcus Pommer and Axel Jeffries all engaging themselves in battle, and that is the fight for 8th, 9th and 10th. And again, for Marcus Pommer, that means that will not be enough for him. He will be slipping out of contention for the championship. Here is Matteo Tuscia, well set to claim his second victory of the season. But for Matteo this year, James, it's all been about consistency in his challenge for the championship.
Yeah, but Matteo's not taken massive risks, but it's the second spin for Axel Jeffries there, unfortunately.
Yes, same place as well.
Not quite as good as the last one, getting a bit too close to the barrier, so maybe they just took the wrong move on the setup there. But as we're talking about Tuscia, he has been so consistent. He didn't take too many risks. He stayed on the track, and it's paid dividends for him because his fellow competitors have had some off. Of course, Luciano's quite away in front at the moment in the points, so it's going to be very difficult to beat him. But a great debut season. We know he's good because, of course, he won the Formula Pilot in China. So that's quite a quick car, but obviously nowhere near as quick as this Formula 2.
And you just think that he is a driver with such a bright future in the sport. There's a brilliant piece in the Autosport magazine about him this week, and you forget he's just 15 years old, and even by the time he hits 20, at this level of competition, 5 years or so under his belt, he really is a name to watch for the future. But for now, he keeps his interest in the 2012 FIA Formula 2 Championship very much alive. He takes the victory in the penultimate round of the season here at Monza. He takes the championship fight through to the final race of the year. Second place to make it a Swiss 1-2. So let's take a look then at the final results, with victory for Tuscia, second place to Christopher Zanella, third for Kevin Marocca, fourth to Luciano Bachetta. The drivers celebrate here on the rostrum at Monza. It's been a wonderful 15th round of the 2012 FIA Formula 2 Championship. Tomorrow it's the 16th and final round, and will it be Luciano Bachetta or Matteo Tuscia who comes away from Monza with the crown?